All right, well, here it is. This is the field goal that will decide the game. I mean, basically. Colts don't have to use a timeout there, so they still have one. This will be about a 43-yarder. Boswell, one of the best kickers in the league. All right. 46-yarder is up and good. That basically, I mean, I'm not going to say that does it, because that's rude. 6:50 left. Steelers take a 17-point lead. Colts haven't even been able to find the flipping end zone. And with only one timeout, they would need a touchdown, an onside kick, a touchdown, and then another onside kick, basically. Stream lagged out or died or something, so I had to restart, whatever. But don't worry, I go to the end of the game, even when we lose, every single time. Okay? Mad respect to the Steelers. They played a great game today. Probably the best game they played all year. So full respect to them, first and foremost. I never, ever want to see a team lose or, like, see my favorite team win, and then people discredit the win. Okay? So first and foremost, full credit goes to the Steelers for this game. They performed amazing for 3.5 quarters. Who knows what happens at the end of this game? I doubt the outcome changes. On to the Colts, though, and I'll talk about this in a video today. Bad game from them. Turning the ball over, mistake after mistake, issue after issue. Uncharacteristic football. Not running the ball with Jonathan Taylor, who is the best running back in the league, right? And a guy who finally gets going on a drive, and then you pass the ball. I think this was regression from Jones, Steichen, right? I think it was really those two. I hate to say, I love both of them. I love Jones, I love Steichen. What they've been able to do this year is amazing. But today, Jones' decision-making was not there. His pocket awareness was not there. And Steichen's play calling was just very, very inconsistent. And I think it led to a lot of the mistakes today. So, do I think we see this bad of a Colts performance again? I don't think so. I think a lot of people are going to say this is the real Colts, right? This is the whatever. I would argue that the real Colts is the team we've seen for the first 8 games of the season, not just one bad game. But if you like that rage-based stuff, if you like that anger stuff, if you like that clickbaity stuff, go ahead, say the Colts are bad. I really think it comes down to the Steelers playing good. They're coming off some losses. They play a really big, good game today. Colts somehow can't win in Pittsburgh. There's a couple places they just can't win at. Obviously, Jacksonville game coming up after the bye week where we have to go to Jacksonville. That's always a hard one. We never win there. A lot of growing up to do. A lot of growing up to do for the Colts. But I think they're pretty good. Oh. Here's the kick. Man, we need to kick return. We need to kick return. Doolin. Not going to do it. Getting up to maybe the 23. Right, 7-2, right. And 7-2 is not bad. I think that fact alone is incredible, right? Like, when I look at that, it's hard to fathom because of how mid this team has been in the last few years. And I think that's the fear you see with me, Monkey, who is in here, right? I think the fear is that the team will regress back to that, right? That they'll regress back to 500. Here's the facts. If they regress to 500 for the next 8 games, okay, they would be 11-5. Sorry, 11-6. Oh, illegal formation. We get a re-kick, which I kind of like. Illegal formation, which means I think we get a kick that we might be able to return even better. No, again, this team at their worst is 500. 500 is winning half your games, losing half your games. After this, there's 8 games left in the season. Going 500 is 4-4. The Colts would end up 11-5. How would they not make the playoffs? Have you seen the Colts division? We're winning the division by 3 games. If we won 4 more games, then the teams behind us have to go 7-2 in the final 9 weeks. Meaning they have to do what we just did to start the season. Is that easy? I don't think so. There's only going to be a few teams that are 7-2. So I would err on the side of caution on believing that this team will continue to lose, especially lose a ton. Colts will return this kick and get balloon up at about the 23. .640 remaining. Colts down 17. Jeez, he went the wrong way. See, look, Steelers defense today gave up 229, only 10 points. They had 5 sacks today and 5 takeaways. I mean, this is their best defensive game. This looks like the Steelers defense everybody remembers. Jones drops back, chucks it. Pittman cannot get the catch. Fuck, might as well just chuck it deep to Pierce, basically. Damn, man. Damn, man. Not the game I was expecting today from Indy. Not at all. Very frustrating. Jones drops back. Finally has a little bit of time. That will be JT gaining about 6. Colts at this point, I guess, are just taking their time. Might as well. You're down 17. Just make the score look better, I guess, than it is. Points do matter, theoretically, just because, obviously, if two teams end up with the same record and they didn't play a common team, then the team who scored more points gets the better seed. Little did you know. Although they're running with a little bit of tempo up to the 35. Jones and the Colts, 5:40 left. Pressure is brought. Jones chucks it to the sideline. Pierce, did he get his feet in? He sure did. Up to the 45 and gets out of bounds. That's good. That stops the clock. So that's big. Oh, heck yeah. Nice. Good catch. Good catch by Pierce. I'm back. Welcome back. It's a good catch by Pierce. Jones. Gonna rifle one over the middle. That's gonna be Pittman up to the 25-yard line. Knocked down by Porter. Porter will talk some shit. Pittman will talk back. Welcome, welcome. Is he yelling at me? Sure hope not. This game's not over. Jones. Throws it out of bounds. I don't know who he's yelling at. Not me. I know that's right. What? Lions losing? Yeah, bad. Vikings got him right now. Second and 10 for the Colts. From the 25. Jones finally has all day. Passes. And there is Pittman. Up to around the 8. That is a flag. That's unnecessary roughness on Jalen Ramsey. And Pittman might have damn near got a concussion. He got up all wiggly wobbly. They're going to have to take him out of the game. It's low-key a dirty hit by the Steelers there. That's half the distance to the goal. So Colts will be at about the 7. First Indiana player with 100-plus receiving yards in a game this season. W. Michael Pittman, man. Good game for him. Jones looking to the end zone. That'll be missed to Goodson. 2nd and goal. 4:35 remaining. Colts got a score here. I mean, again, yikes, but whatever. Maybe get an onside. Maybe make it look interesting. 27-24. That'd be crazy. All right, Colts. Let's get a touchdown. Give it to Taylor. Give it to JT. Move JT out in motion. Now bring him back. Trying to see what the defense does. They obviously have a spy on JT here. Not going to give it to him. Going to go to the end zone. Touchdown, Josh Downs. Good job, JD1. Not going to celebrate, obviously, at all because of the score. Just a little high five. Happy with the teammates. I like that. That's good. That's good. Colts make it a 10-point game here. Well, 11, pending the extra point. Man, it makes you think if they wouldn't have had that one turnover at the 32-yard line, they could have been down by 7 after this extra point. But things did not go like that today. Not today. Makes the extra point, 27-17. Josh Downs with a touchdown. Shout out JD1. I like him a lot. Just able to get free. The ball wasn't that great, though, but he was able to high point it, get in the end zone. All right, 4:30 left in this game. If they don't get the onside kick, it's basically over. They'd maybe be able to get it back with 2 minutes left because they have a timeout. So it'd obviously just be run after run after run from the Steelers. Colts will onside kick, I'm sure of it. Wow. Panthers might beat the Pack. I said that. I did great on my predictions this week, it looks like. Except for one. This one. Tomlin saying get that ball as quick as possible. That's probably what he's saying. I saw a lot of onside kicks this weekend in college football, which should have been recovered by the kicking team just because the other team acted like they couldn't touch it either. You can. If you're the receiving team in an onside kick opportunity, you can touch it anywhere. You can touch it anywhere. So, you know. Last successful onside kick for us was 2016 Week 7 at Tennessee. Whoa. You know who the kicker was? Pat McAfee. Shout out to him. That was back when you could recover your own as the kicker, I think. I think that was a surprise onside. Colts trying to get the ball back for themselves. Got to go 10 yards before they can touch it. Or Steelers players touch it. And they do. They get it. 4:29 remaining. Oh my God, I remember this. It was McAfee. Shout out McAfee. Yeah, I saw that play. That's crazy. All right, 1st and 10 for the Steelers. They are up 10. Unless some catastrophic thing happens and they fumble, they should be on their way. And that almost got it there. That almost ended it for them right there. If they would have got a first down, it's 2nd and 2 now. Now it's just our guys are better than your guys. Colts are not using their timeout yet. Interesting. This one sucks bad, dude. I mean, again, I agree. I'm not going to disagree. And I get your emotions were probably high. But losses happen. Losses are part of winning. That's what a lot of people forget. That's not just football. That's a life lesson, yo. You're going to lose every time before you win. Sometimes many times before you win, right? So we're lucky that we've seen more wins than losses. That's a fumble! Oh my God! Colts get it! Colts get the football with 3:36. He's hurdling guys for no reason. And the Colts get the ball down by 10. Oh my gosh, why is he hurdling? Who knows? He wants to be Superman, and the Colts only down 2 scores at 3:30 have life. Now it's a long shot for sure, but they have life. Kenny Moore forces the fumble during the hurdle. There's life. There's life. There is life. Like I said, unless a miracle happens, well, that's miracle-like. If Colts can score before the 2-minute warning without using that timeout, they can punt the ball back. That's how big that is right there. Don't force anything if you're Jones. Hell yeah, look at this. Just everybody set out. Screw it, man. You're playing with house money now if you're the Colts. Let's go get it. Jones drops back, passes. There's Pittman. Oh my God, a lateral to Downs. What a beautiful play, and that's a first. And it's going to keep running here. Really good play there. Pittman to lateral to Downs. Would be a dangerous play. That just shows the camaraderie of this team. Nope, they're not going to call it a first. Second down here. Might run it to Taylor. No, Jones drops back, gets into it. Pittman up to about the 45-yard line. Here come the Colts, man. They're playing with some tempo here. Up near midfield. Indy, again, playing with house money here. Jones, looking, passing, intercepted. That ends the game, really, right there. Hey, man, I'm not mad at it. Colts gave themselves a shot at it. Can't bind them in the defense taking the field. Looks pretty upset and defeated. I'm not mad at that. I get it. You forced it. Damn. To play your worst game all year and lose by 10, having 6 turnovers. Again, there is a lot to be said about this game. And I'm going to say all of it after. God damn it, Daniel Jones, what the fuck? I know. I expected a forced ball here or there. I was just hoping maybe we could come up with it, but this is really his first terrible game. But then again, I think every quarterback has terrible games here and there. Remember, I mean, there was games when Manning was winning MVPs and he would throw 5 picks. Herbert right now, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, right? He throws 4 to 5. So look at the Packers getting a win, 16-13. One-loss teams going down today. Colts C gets a stop right there. Going to call a timeout. And then they're going to get a stop at the 2-minute warning. Obviously. And then the best they could do is get the ball back with a minute left. So, man, they had their shot, though, didn't they? Wow. They had their opportunities. They weren't pretty today. They didn't look good today. Really bad performance. I mean, there's really no other way to explain it. Just bad performance. All right. Oh, I'd be so pissed if I was Kenny. I know. This defense in general. Like, I'm going to be honest, yeah, 27 looks like they gave up a ton, right? But remember, 2 of those drives started at, like, within the 20. One of those drives started within the 40, okay? And actually, 3 drives started within the 20. 2 of them, they gave away a touchdown. 1, they gave away a field goal. No, 1, they gave away nothing. And then 1 that started at the 40, they gave away a touchdown. So 21 of the 27 points was off of the turnovers given away by the Colts. When the Steelers started in their own territory, Colts only gave away 6 points today. And they obviously get that big fumble right there. So, it's infuriating, of course. Stop. Don't fight. Don't fight. Don't fight. Third down here. All right, it's going to be 2-minute warning. It's gut wrench. It was. It was. I'm damn near glad it's not like a 7-point game, though. It's a 10-point one. Two-minute warning upcoming. 3rd and 11. They're going to run this play. Colts will get the ball back with a minute left. And down 10. I mean, how much can they really do? They got set up, man, by a good defensive play. I respect the flip out of the defense, man, for not giving up on the game. You know, Kenny Moore there forcing that out. So, miracles can happen. Maybe. Bears running around with running away with the Bengals game. Big win for them. Sorry, guys. I gotta go live to the end. Damn, man. Fuck. Not what I wanted today. Pittsburgh Steelers got to go against Chargers, Bengals, Bears, Bills, Ravens. That's tough. It's a really tough schedule. Colts next 5 look pretty similar, where it's really, really tough. Obviously, Falcons coming up in Germany bye week, then got to play the Chiefs. Really, really tough coming up. All right, Steelers going to punt it back with about 1:10. Rodgers is pissed he couldn't get a first down there. Is that Latu with another sack? Hey, good for Latu, man. 2-sack game. Shout out Latu. He's playing his tail off. I don't know why we didn't bring that type of pressure all game, though. We wait till the very end. We're probably going to try to block this punt. Nope, timeout, Steeler. No, never mind. Delay game. They wanted that. They want a punt from farther back is what that means. This guy's chewing the biggest freaking wad of bubblegum I've ever seen. Colts aren't even going to cover it. With a minute and a second left, Colts will have it at the 12. Flag. On us? All right, we got a minute left. I mean, I'm not going to act like, oh, man, it's, but, dude, we'd have to score in, 50 seconds. We'd have to go 88 yards in 50 seconds. We'd have to then complete an onside kick in 5. And then we'd have to throw a Hail Mary in 5. Sorry, but I think about stuff like that. We're not throwing in the towel yet. We're already lining up like it's freaking Hail Mary on the left side. Jones dropping back. Throwing it to the sideline incomplete. Might as well throw incompletions. If you're not going to throw completions, might as well throw incompletions in a situation like this. I think. I do think. Oh, man, what a rough game. JT out of the game, obviously. Rough game from him. Colts ready to try to make it look prettier than it was. It was ugly. It was ugly, man. It was ugly today. Just a little dump down to Goodson. Goodson gets out of bounds. It's a gain of 8. Man, Lions might fight back and get this. Vikings on a 3rd down. They need a first. Most since 2010 at Tennessee for the Steelers. I mean, this is, their best fucking defensive game they've had in a long time. They look like the old Steelers, man. Look like the old Steelers, and Colts look like the old Colts. If you know what I mean. I mean, last 10 years Colts. Dumped down to Downs. He's out of bounds. Easter stopping the clock, I guess. Got to take a shot eventually. Even if it runs the clock, you got to take a shot eventually. If it takes 20 seconds off, whatever, you go to the end zone in the next play. Rodgers ain't even have to do much. We just gave it to him in their freaking territory way too much. Way too much. Vikings damn near just won the game, huh? Jones. Rifles it. That's caught. Pierce at the 50. Trying to go to out of bounds. He cannot. Spike, 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 says Shane. .24 seconds left. Flag. They're going to call that a false start? Are you for real? 24 seconds left. Well, even if it's a 5-yard penalty, you just start chucking it to the end zone here. All right, 24 seconds left. So, Colts, 6 seconds is a play usually. So, maybe 2 shots at the end zone from here, maybe 3. Really 3, right? That'd be 18 seconds. You're at the 45, so you take 3 shots at the end zone. Maybe you look for a field goal. Maybe you try to get to the 35. What's going on? First and 5. Right. I was going to say they might try to settle for a field goal. Opponent winning percentage weeks 1 through 8, fourth easiest. Now they got the 5th hardest schedule coming up. I still think they'll win half their games. Passing it just over the middle. Oh my God, I don't know why you would do that. Okay, to spike the ball and take a field goal, I like that idea. Okay, from the 36. So that'd be a 53-yarder. They are going to kick a field goal. 53-yard field goal, which would take it down to about 10 seconds. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Easier to get the field goal than it would be to chuck it to the end zone and get a touchdown. You hit this, you got to get an onside, then you got to make a Hail Mary. I mean, shoot, it would be the craziest shit ever. He made a 51-yarder earlier today. It's pretty good. Michael Badgley. This kick is up. Wobbly. It's in there. 9 seconds left. Colts do have a chance with an onside. They're down 7. Now, look, if there's any team that believes right now, it's Indy. It's Indy. So, 9 seconds. They got to get the onside. That's going to take time off the clock. You would theoretically have 2 seconds, right? You would have one play to go 50. You know, you'd have to kick the Hail Mary. You'd have to launch it and pray that one of your guys comes down with it. Of course, you have Pittman. You have Melanie Cox. You got big guys. Pierce. Hope one of them comes up with it. So here's the onside kick. It didn't work well last time they kicked it. Maybe they try something different here. And by the way, the score 27-20 is not realistic. I want you to know. And when I talk about this game, I'm not going to talk about it like it was 27-20 because I know what it really, really was. But I respect the fuck out of them getting here. And if they do have a shot at it, well then, man, I mean, it's real. You know what I mean? None of this has been garbage. I mean, the game still counts. All right. Rigoberto Sanchez. Your moment, buddy. Onside kick. This is to try to recover and maybe go tie the game. It's going to be launched up in the air. Recovered by the Steelers. Well, Colts, they gave it a shot at the end. 27-20. They will lose by a touchdown in the worst game they have played all year. GG, Steelers. Time to go make a video. Goodbye. Goodbye. Steelers win 27, Colts 20. Bye-bye.